we talked about advantages of using word processors, and today we are to talk about disadvantages of using word processors. So disadvantages are like it is like problems or negative results out of using word processors. So the disadvantage number one is that word processors cannot be used without electricity. Word processors cannot be used without electricity. Here it means that if you have to use these word processors, because they are soft copies, you have to install them. They are softwares. You have to install them on a certain computer, and we learned that a computer is an electronic device. Being an electronic device, it means that it uses electricity. So it means that to access or to have use or to put into practice or to use these word processors, you must be connected to electricity. That is why we say that word processors cannot be used without electricity. Then word processors number two, word processors use is expensive due to the cost of computers. So whenever you are using word processors, you will find that it is expensive due to the cost of computers, because you cannot use them without a computer. Number three, they have led to unemployment of typists, because one person using a word processor can do a lot of work in a short time, which would be done by many using typewriters. So what do they mean here? Using one computer, you can type one document and print out many copies, but in word processors, it is not able to produce very many copies. That is the reason why it has led to unemployment, especially to many people who were the typists. Many people are computer illiterate and cannot use the program. Being illiterate here, we are talking about that people do not understand or people do not have this computer knowledge, so and cannot use the program. So it means that to use the word processors, one must have gone to a certain lecturer or a certain student, a certain person who knows computer, a certain teacher, to learn computing. Computers have viruses which lead to loss of data in soft copies. So these computer viruses, we normally say that computer viruses, these are malicious programs designed by malicious people. So these programs are usually in soft copies format. We get them from various places, for example, on internet, sharing of removable storage devices, external devices. So you get these viruses. You normally hear when someone uses his flash, when you go to some library and you bring the flash and it fails to work. So it means that there is something. If it is not a software problem, it may be a virus attack. So they are saying that these softwares, they are normally affected by computer viruses. Another point, using word processors on light-emitting computer monitors for long leads to eye disorders, which is not the case with typewriters. Eye disorders due to too much exposure to this light from a computer's screen or a computer's monitor, that it affects the eye. So what do they mean? That always be using these computers, but know that they have problems. They cause problems to our eyes. But this problem is not on people who use typewriters. Word processors require purchase of hardware like printer in order to obtain hard copies. Yet with typewriters, whatever is typed is permanent and instantly available as a hard copy. There is no delay for printing or risk of an intended file deletion. So here what they are trying to mean is that if you have to get a hard copy or using word processors, there you require to purchase what we call a printer, because the printer is the one which reads, which gets the information from the computer to the paper. So what does it mean? So it is expensive. It requires some purchase of hardware elements like printers. So these printers will contain, will come in order to obtain hard copies, yet the typewriters do not have that thingy. So whatever is typed is permanent and instantly available as a hard copy in case of typewriters. So there is no delay for printing or risk of unintended file deletion. So in word processors, there may be loss of information due to unintended file deletion. So my dear friend, as you are using word processors, take care of what you delete. So I hope, let us end here this class, and we are going to meet in another class, and we learn more about computing. Let us fight computer illiteracy in this world, starting by learning today. Thank you. I remain as your friend, I AHEBWA MARTIN, Palm Hopes Foundation. Bye for now.